You're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station. The time now is 8 o'clock, time for another hour of the great music that came out in the 1960s with the 60s Nostalgia Show. 60s Nostalgia Shows are kindly sponsored by Cotter & Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough. Cotter & Stevens is the place to go if you want to know anything in the electrical field, whether that be new stuff, repairs, or just advice. And they are contractors in the electrical field, whether that be private or commercial. As I mentioned in the Blues Show, very sad day here in New Zealand and in the UK, and in fact all around the world, as the Queen passed away early this morning New Zealand time. And as I said back then, time for a reflection, but also time to reflect, I suppose, on an incredible career of service that Queen Elizabeth II certainly did over a long time, 70 years that she has been dedicated to her job. And as I said back then, for most of my listeners, and particularly the listeners to the 60s show, she would have been the only monarch that they would have had, and the only common or the consistent person in such a role. So rest in peace, Queen Elizabeth II, as we welcome in Prince Charles III.
Mr. Bassman, you've got that certain something. Mr. Bassman, you set that music thumping. To you it's easy when you go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Mr. Bassman, you're on all the songs with a boom boom and a boom boom bong. Hey, Mr. Bassman, you're the hidden king of rock and roll. Oh, it don't mean a thing when the lead is singing or when he goes high. Hey, Mr. Bassman, I'm asking just one thing. Will you teach me? Yeah, the way you sing. 'Cause Mr. Bassman, I wanna be a bassman too. Oh, Mr. Bassman, I really think I'm with it. Boom boom and come on, Mr. Bassman. Now I'm a bassman too. That's it. Oh, it don't mean a thing when the lead is singing or when he goes high. Hey, Mr. Bassman, I'm asking just one thing. Will you teach me? Yeah, the way you sing. 'Cause Mr. Bassman, I wanna be a bassman too. Blah blah blah. Yeah, Mr. Bassman, I think I'm really with it. Boom boom and a boom boom. Come on, Mr. Bassman. Now I'm a bassman too. Now you.
They don't make them like that anymore. Johnny Symbol and Mr. Bassman. Right, I think we'll have a track from Dusty Springfield and Son of a Preacher Man.
Billy Ray was a preacher's son, and when his daddy would visit, he'd come along. When they gathered around and started talking, Cousin Billy would take me walking. Out through the backyard we go walking. Then he looked into my eyes. Lord knows to my surprise, the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Yes, he was. Being good isn't always easy, no matter how hard I try. When he started sweet talking to me, he'd come and tell me everything is alright. He'd kiss and tell me everything is alright. Can I get away again tonight? The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Lord knows he was. Yes, he was. How well I remember the look was in his eyes, stealing kisses from me on the slide, taking time to make time, telling me that he's all mine, learning from each other's knowing, looking to see how much we've grown, and the only one who could ever reach me
The Castles there and Indian Lake, and of course they were the real life family band that the Partridge Family was actually based on.
Because of what I'm putting down, ooh, baby, I'm your handyman. I'm not the kind to use a pencil or a rule. I'm handy with the love and I'm no fool. I fix broken hearts, I know I really can. If your broken hearts need repair, I'm the man to see. I whisper sweet things, you tell all your friends, they'll come running to me. Here is the main thing I want to say. I'm busy 24 hours a day. I fix broken hearts, I know I really can. If your broken hearts need repair, I'm the man to see. I whisper sweet things, you tell all your friends, they'll come running to me. Here is the main thing I want to say. I'm busy 24 hours a day. I fix broken hearts, I know I really can.
Two in a row there, finishing with Jimmy Jones and Handyman. Before that, we had the Four Seasons and Sherry, and all that brought the time to 15 and a half minutes after 8 o'clock here on the 60 show. And next up, I think we'll have another two in a row, a girl group and a boy group.
Doolang, 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 doolang. He's so fine. Doolang, doolang, doolang. Wish she were mine. Doolang, doolang, doolang. That handsome boy over there. Doolang, doolang. One with the wavy hair. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna make him mine. He's the envy of all the girls. It's just a matter of time. He's a soft-spoken guy. Also seems kind of shy. Makes me wonder if I should even give him a try. But then again, he can't shine. He can't shy away forever. And I'm gonna make him mine. If it takes me forever. He's so fine. Oh yeah. Gotta be mine. Oh yeah. Sooner or later. Oh yeah. I hope it's not later. Oh yeah. We've got to get together. Oh yeah. The sooner the better. Oh yeah. I just can't wait. I just can't wait to be held in his arms. If I were a queen. And he asked me to leave my throne. I'd do anything that he asked, anything to make him my own. Boy, he's so fine, 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 so
Well, baby used to stay out all night long. She made me cry. She done me wrong. She hurt my eyes open. That's no lie. Tables turning now. Her time to cry. Because I used to love her, but it's all over now. Because I used to love her, but it's all over now. Well, she used to run around with every man in town, spend all my money playing a high-class game. She put me out, it was a pity how I cried. The table's turning now, her turn to cry. Because I used to love her, but it's all over now. Because I used to love her, but it's all over now. Well, I used to wake in the morning, get my breakfast in bed. When I got worried, she'd ease my aching head. Well, now she's here and there, but every man in town still trying to take me for that same old clown. Because I used to love her, but it's all over now. Because I used to love her, but it's all
Two in a row there, starting off with the chiffons, and He's So Fine, and finishing, of course, with the Rolling Stones, and It's All Over Now. I described them as a boy band, which they probably were in the 1960s, but I would say these days they're an old man band.
Every night, hey, you know you didn't treat me right, and now my tears begin to fall. Well, I want you, baby, and that's all. I'm crying, hear me crying, baby, hear me crying, baby, hear me crying. And I'm crying, you know I'm crying. Hear me crying, baby. Hear me crying, hear me crying.
The Animals there with I'm Crying, bringing the time to 24 minutes after 8 o'clock here on Arrow FM, your local community access radio station, and you're listening to the 60s Nostalgia Show, which is kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical wizards down in Martinborough. All right, next up we've got Massachusetts by the Bee Gees.
Massachusetts. Something's telling me I must go home. And the lights all went down.
Next up, we got a little bit of a bubblegum music from 1969. It's Ohio Express and Yummy, Yummy, Yummy. And I think we'll follow that one up with a track by Dave D, Dozy, Beaky, Mick and Titch. But first up, Ohio Express.
Yummy, 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 I got love in my tummy and I feel like I'm loving you. Love you such a sweet thing, good enough to eat thing, and it's just what I'm gonna do. Ooh, love to hold ya, ooh, love to kiss ya, ooh, love, I love it so. Ooh, love you sweeter, sweeter than sugar, ooh, love, I won't let you go. Yummy, 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 I got love in my tummy, and as silly as it may seem, the loving that you're giving is what keeps me living, and love is like a peaches and cream. Kinda like sugar, kinda like spices, kinda like what you do. Kinda sounds funny, but to love honey, and honey, I love you. Yummy, 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 I got love in my tummy that your love can satisfy. Love you such a sweet thing, good enough to eat thing, and a sweet thing that ain't no lie. I love to hold ya, I love to kiss ya, oh love, I love it so. Oh love, you're sweeter, sweeter than sugar, oh love, I won't let you go. Sweet thing, yummy, yummy, sweet thing, sweet thing.
Hold tight, count of three, gotta stay close by me. And hold tight, sing and shout, just wrap around the crowd. And hold tight, shut your eyes, girl, you set me up for forget the other guys, you'll never fall. This time you go, hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Hold tight, make me feel what you say is for real. And hold tight, carousel, girl, you'll send ring my bell. And hold tight, rainbow fly, swing it low, swing it high. We're gonna make the sky, you'll never fall. It's time you go, hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Hold tight, count of three, gotta stay close by me. And hold tight, sing and shout, just wrap around the cloud. And hold tight, shut your eyes, girl, you set me up for forget the other guys, you'll never fall. This time you go, hold tight, hold tight, hold tight.
Dave D, Dozy, Beaky, Mick and Titch, and Hold Tight. Right, next up we've got the Big O and Pretty Woman, and then we'll play a request for Kerry.
Pretty woman, walking down the street. Pretty woman, the kind I like to meet. Pretty woman, I don't believe you, you're not the truth. No one could look as good as you. Mercy. Pretty woman, won't you pardon me? Pretty woman, I couldn't help but see. Pretty woman, and you look lovely as can be. Are you lonely just like me? Wow. Pretty woman, stop a while. Pretty woman, talk a while. Pretty woman, give your smile to me. Pretty woman, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pretty woman, look my way. Pretty woman, say you'll stay with me. 'Cause I need you, I'll treat you right. Come with me, baby, be mine tonight. Pretty woman, don't walk on by. Pretty woman, don't make me cry. Pretty woman, don't walk away. Hey, okay, if that's the way it must be, okay. I guess I'll go on home, it's late. There'll be tomorrow night, but wait, what do I see? Is she walking back to me? Yeah, she's walking back to me. Pretty woman.
All right, next up we got a request from Kerry, and he wanted to hear the Rolling Stones with the great song "Have You Seen Your Mother, Baby, Standing in the Shadows."
Have you seen your mother, baby, standing in the shadow? Have you had another, baby, standing in the shadow? I'm glad I opened your eyes. They have not would try to please you.
The Rolling Stones there, and have you seen your mother baby standing in the shadows? And we played that one for Kerry. Right, I think we might stay with the psychedelic, and we've got Lemon Pipers and Green Tambourine.
Silver in my tambourine, help a poor man build a pretty dream. Give me pennies, I'll take anything. Now listen while I play my green tambourine. Watch the jingle jangle start to shine, reflections of the music that is mine. When you toss a coin, you hear it sing. Now listen while I play my green tambourine. Drop a dime before I walk away. Any song you want, I'll gladly play. Money feeds my music machine. Now listen while I play my green tambourine.
The Lemon Pipers there bringing the time to 29, make that 19 and a half minutes to 9 o'clock here on Arrow FM, and you're listening to the 60s Nostalgia Show, which is kindly sponsored by Connor and Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough. Right, next up we've got Petula Clark and Colour My World.
You'll never see a dark cloud hanging round me. Now there is only blue sky to surround me. There's never been a gray day since you found me. Everything I touch is turning to gold. So you can color my world with sunshine yellow each day. Oh, you can color my world with happiness all the way. Just take the green from the grass and the blue from the sky up above. And if you color my world, just paint it with your love. Just color my world. Just as long as I know you're thinking of me, there'll be a rainbow always up above me. Since I found the one who really loves me, everything I touch is turning to gold. So you can color my world with sunshine yellow each day. Oh, you can color my world with happiness all the way. Just take the green from the grass and the blue from the sky up above. And if you color my world, just paint it with your love. Just color my world. Sun sunshine, yellow, orange blossom, laughing faces everywhere, yeah. So you can color my world with sunshine, yellow each day. Oh, you can color my world with happiness all the way. Just take the green from the grass and the blue from the sky up above. And if you color my world, just paint it with your love. Just color my world, color my world, oh, color my world.
Next up, we've got the Nashville Teens and Tobacco Road.
I was born in a barn. Mama died and daddy got drunk. Left me here to die alone in the middle of Tobacco Road. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Grew up in a rusty shack. All I had was hanging on my back. Only you know how I loathe this place called Tobacco Road. But it's home, the only life I've ever known. Only you know how I loathe Tobacco Road. Gonna leave, get a job with the help and the grace from above. Save some money, get rich and old. Bring it back to Tobacco Road. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bring dynamite and a crane. Blow it up, start all over again. Build a town, be proud to show. Give the name Tobacco Road. 'Cause it's home, the only life I've ever known. I despise you 'cause you're filthy, but I love you 'cause you're home.
The Nashville Teens there and Tobacco Road. And that song is actually written by John D. Loudermilk, who wrote a whole lot of cheesy songs earlier on in the 1960s, and he wrote that one as a country song. But the Nashville Teens changed that.
Well, my time with guns, I
Melly Small there, and my boy Lollipop, bringing the time to 8.5 minutes to 9 o'clock. And let's see if we can sneak in a couple more, starting with Billy J. Kramer and the Dakotas.
You'll never know how much I really love you. You'll never know how much I really care. Listen, do you want to know a secret? Do you promise not to tell? Whoa, whoa, closer. Let me whisper in your ear. Say the words I love to hear. I'm in love with you. Closer. Let me whisper in your ear. Say the words I love to hear. I'm in love with you. Oh, I've known the secret for a week or two. Nobody knows, just we two. Closer, let me whisper in your ear. Say the words I love to hear. I'm in love with you. Oh, I've known the secret for a week or two. Nobody knows, just we two. Listen, do you want to know a secret? Do you promise not to tell? Whoa, whoa, closer. Let me whisper in your ear. Say the words I love to hear. I'm in love with you.
All right, next up and the last up, we've got Crispian St. Peter's and the old Pied Piper song.
You, with your masquerading, and you, always contemplating what to do. In case happiness found you, can't you see that it's all around you? So follow me. Hey, come on, babe, follow me. I'm the Pied Piper. Follow me. I'm the Pied Piper, and I'll show you where it's at. Come on, babe, can't you see? I'm the Pied Piper. Trust in me. I'm the Pied Piper, and I'll show you where it's at. Don't be scared to move, hey babe. What are you trying to prove? It ain't true that your life has kicked you. It's your mind, and that's all that's tricking you. So step in line. Hey, come on, babe, follow me. I'm the Pied Piper. Follow me. I'm the Pied Piper, and I'll show you where it's at. Come on, babe, can't you see? I'm the Pied Piper. Trust in me. I'm the Pied Piper, and I'll show you where it's at.
Crispy and St. Peter's there, and the Pied Piper song bringing to a close another edition of the 60s Nostalgia Show, which was kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough, and the program was the first broadcast all over the wonderful Wairarapa on Arrow FM 92.7. Right, before I disappear tonight, I'll put on some commercial-free Kiwi music that'll take you right through until the next scheduled program, which, if I remember correctly, is Pick and Mix, which comes on at 9:30. Let's have a look at the weather forecast for the Wairarapa over the next few days, and the old weather. Typical spring weather, I suppose, a bit changeable, and the temperature's a bit up and a bit of down. Anyway, tomorrow we're going to have a minimum of 4 degrees, a top of 14, mostly cloudy with scattered rain and nor'easterlies, and on Sunday also a top of a minimum of 4, rather a top of 16, showers clearing later in the day with nor'easterlies, and on Monday minimum of 6, a top of 17, periods of rain, northeasterlies changing nor'west. So, yeah, it looks like the weather is going to continue like it has been for most of this week. A bit changeable and a bit of lower temperatures and fine days, apart from the annoying little skiffs of rain. But whatever you're doing, take care, and plenty of sport on over this weekend. The main interest for me probably the supercars at Pukekohe, and it's the final time that the supercars will be run around the old Puke track, which is a real shame. I can remember way back when I was a kid, and they had the first New Zealand Grand Prix on the old Pukekohe track, the track around the outside of the horse track. But the unfortunate thing is that the Jockey Club want the whole lot, so it's the end of supercars, and I'm not quite sure whether they'll end up going down to Hampton Downs or not. But I'll be getting a feast of that, and on Sunday afternoon, late Sunday afternoon, because I like to torture myself, I'm going to watch the Black Caps in the third game of the Chapel Hadley series, which is a dead rubber. Now Australia have won 2-0, and based on how the Black Caps are going, they're going to make it 3-0, no question about that. Terrible batting performance on the game that was played, I think it was last night, where we only managed to get somewhere around about 80 runs, and we started off with a pretty easy chase and ended up with losing all the wickets, but we also ended up with a tougher chase. So the batsmen just seemed to be a little clueless, or maybe they were a little put off by the Aussies, but certainly what's happening over there at the moment is not good enough, and some averages are taking a tumble. Right, time for me to get out of here and head back home. You're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station that broadcasts all over the wonderful Wairarapa on arrowfm.co.nz and elsewhere via our website arrowfm.co.nz, and you can also catch programs on Wairarapa TV, which is a Freeview channel number 41. The time now is coming up to 2 minutes after 9 o'clock, and it's time for some commercial-free Kiwi music.